treating me like I'm a child. Would you listen to yourself? You are a child. Today is going to be it's going to be a new review, and it's a movie that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest time, because since I got this film, I've never really talked about it. It came out in 2009, the same year as Friday the 13th, the remake, and it is Orphan. I love this movie, more than you know. There are a lot of movies with like bad kids, okay? The Omen, The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin, which didn't really take it that far. This movie takes it far. And I was, when I saw the trailer to this, I was just like, I was intrigued, but I just wasn't like a jumping for joy. But when I saw it, I'm like, wow, they did a fantastic job with the characters. And then Isabel Furman, who plays Esther, wow, she had that like maturity to her at this age. The funny thing is, they're making a prequel to this movie, and it's called like First Kill or something like that. Isabel Furman is in it, and here's the thing: she's older now, she's taller, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm just really confused on what they're gonna do with the movie. Maybe it's gonna be like a prequel slash sequel. I don't know. The way this ended, I just don't see how that's possible. But anyway, it's got Peter Sarsgaard. It's got Vera Farmiga. Vera Farmiga from the Conjuring universe, the Conjuring movie. She is fantastic. She was in like Running Scared. She's been in a lot of movies. I think she was in like Godzilla King of the Monsters. But she's a well-known actress, and she was very, very good in this. Everybody was. Everybody in this movie was good. The acting was good. There was quite a bit of blood, which I was not expecting. I mean, it's rated R, but I wasn't expecting them to go over the top. There's this one scene where Esther beats this nun with a hammer in the head, and she just keeps going and going and going. I mean, I would expect that for maybe like Rob Zombie movies, but no, she just kept going and going. So I'm like, wow, really awesome. It says right there, there's something wrong with Esther. You're right. There is something wrong with her. When it comes to her playing a little girl, it's like she's so mature for her age. She doesn't really seem like a little girl as far as her mind goes. I mean, she paints. She knows a lot about things. She knows how to play the piano. And there's so many things that she's good at. And she's very, very smart. It's like, wow. From beginning to end, this movie really peels back the layers to this character. And like I said, I thought that was done very well. Basically, the story is that Vera Farmiga and Peter Sarsgaard's characters, they're married. They have a boy, and then they have a little girl who cannot hear. She's basically deaf. She's got the hearing aids and stuff like that, and she also can't speak because she does sign language. So they have a family, and then they also have a little grave site in their house with the ashes of their daughter that passed while she was giving birth. And there's a really messed up scene in the beginning of the movie where Vera Farmiga she's pregnant, she's getting ready to have the baby, and I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really messed up. But see, Vera made that scene possible. She made it believable, and I was just like, wow, my jaw dropped to the ground. Right at the beginning, like, what a way to start off a movie, like, wow. But very, very good. And so, it seems like the couple want to try to have another kid, but, she's kind of, she doesn't really want to because of the fact that she just lost, the last kid, the last child. So they're kind of eager to maybe add on to the family, but not in that way. So they choose adoption. So they go to this foster home where there's a bunch of kids, and they meet Esther, who is basically by herself upstairs, and all the other kids are playing together, and here she is painting all by herself, singing, and they are really into it. They think that she's smart and that she's, pretty, and, she would be perfect for the family to add on. But when they take her in, they notice weird things like the way she dresses, the way she acts. Sometimes they notice like she's just different because she is not from America. She's from Europe. So in ways she has different things, but she has like a, you know, uh, like a thing around her neck, and then she has like a band around her neck, and then she has bands around her wrists. Um, so there's certain things that, and she likes to wear like dresses all the time, like weird kind of outfits. Uh, so there's things about her that are kind of mysterious, but at the same time, you don't really think anything of it until things start unraveling. Like I said, peeling back the layers of this character, you start to understand. They explain why. They explain why on everything. They explain why she's so smart. They explain why um, she acts the way she does when she throws her fits, or maybe when she um, makes things happen that are bad. She does bad things, and then why she has that stuff around her wrists and stuff. They explain all of that, which is great. I'm glad they explain a lot of things. But you know, it's almost like Hand That Rocks the Cradle in a way, because in that movie, it's like, Peyton, Rebecca De Mornay, basically caused havoc throughout the house and tried to blame other people. She was manipulative. Let's just say that. In this movie, there's no exception. Esther is so manipulative that you don't want to mess with her. Like, honestly, she has the family, and the little girl, especially, who can't hear or talk. She has her wrapped around her little finger. She makes her do whatever she wants to do. And, Esther even learns sign language. That's how smart she is. Like, she just got adopted into this new house, and she's already talking to the little girl by doing sign language or whatever. Like, wow. Like, she is so smart. It's crazy how quickly she picks things up. But the family starts to, well, especially Vera Farmiga's character, she starts to notice that there's something wrong with Esther. Like, there's something not right. But the father, Peter Sarsgaard, doesn't really think anything of it. But there's a reason why Esther grows more closer to the father than the mother, which is explained as well. And I'm not gonna spoil anything in this review. All I'm gonna say is your questions will be answered by the end of the movie. And you find out why she is the way she is, as far as like her being mean. Um, it's crazy. She does things, like I said. She hits this nun with a hammer. Um, she kills this bird. She like squashes this bird. She tries to like kill some of the family members. Even this girl at school, she like pushes her off this playground where she breaks her leg. Um, she does crazy stuff, but she's kind of smart about it, because when people confront her, like, "Oh, did you do this? Did you do that?" She's like, "No, like, there's no proof." But the length she will go to kind of prove her innocence is crazy. Some of the stuff she does, but by the end, I don't know, like, you're rooting for the family in a way, but you can see why she's doing it. Really, really great storytelling, in my opinion. There's a twist at the end too, which I won't give away. But the twist is, honestly, when I first saw the movie, I was like, what? Like, really? Like, it was crazy. It makes sense. Again, why she has this around her neck and her wrist, and they explain that in the twist, but the twist is it's way bigger than you even think. Like, it's not even just why they explain that. There is something totally different going on here. And I did not even catch on that. I was just like, wow. Like, that was really cool. This probably has one of the best twists in a horror film that I've ever seen. One of the best ending twists, for sure. But yeah, that's the basic plot of the movie, is that this family takes her in, and she wreaks havoc, and they try to figure out what's going on. Um, Very, very well acted, though, by Isabelle Fuhrman. She did a great job. I cannot wait to see the next Orphan movie with her in it. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do. The music was done by John Ottman, and he's a very, very good composer. He does a really good job. Like I said, the kills are really good in this. There are kills. Um, but very, very well directed. I can't pronounce his name, but anyway, bottom line, if you have not seen Orphan, this is definitely a recommendation to you guys to check it out.